Have you ever wondered how to get good at Crystalpvp? No, neither have I, but, well, I'm gonna teach you guys because you guys are bad, and I see a lot of people who don't know how to PvP, or at least the basics, because I'm not good myself, but if I can at least help a little bit, that's perfect. So, this video is gonna be about how to Crystalpvp 101, the basics. I'm just gonna go over some fundamentals, some things we're gonna want to use. Alright. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is go into whatever client you're using. And for me, I use Conus for my Crystal Aura. But if you're using something like Salhack, you press left arrow and it's right here. Use Rewrite. This one is, I think, garbage. I don't know. I don't use Salhack anymore. Forgot. But, yeah, this is kind of what you want. Actually, well, whatever. You can do that yourself. Anyways, so go into whatever client you're using. The main client, I recommend, if you're going to get a paid client, get Conus. If you want to use free, use Worst Plus 2. Or GameSense. Those two are very smart CAs. And if you want a fast one, but get stuck every now and then, Zulu. But, alright, so what you're going to want to do is bind Crystal Aura. Bind it to something that you can always reach very easily. The reason why you want this is so that, hold on, let's just fake play. Alright, so this is why, one of the reasons why you're gonna want Crystal Aura is because obviously you're on Anarchy, so you're gonna have end crystals, a bunch of them. And if anyone gets up to you, just smack them right in the face with this. This will quickly end someone. Now, one of the main things about Crystalpvp is that it does more damage if you place it like right there. It'll do more damage to you because your hitbox is like down there. So if I was right here, it does like no damage. But if I come over here, it does like a whole row. And with Crystal Aura, and as you saw, that yeah, it's pretty fast. You'll get quickied. Alright. One of the next things you're gonna want is a step. Where is it at? Where's mine? I use Future Step because I don't know, I just like it better. But on US CPVP and I think EU vanilla is allowed, but most of the time you're gonna want it on normal. And as you see right here, hold on, I normally can't go up 2 blocks, but oh, hold on, why is it bugging? Oh yeah, forgot. Alright, but right now, you see I could go up 2 blocks, which is really good for running. If you ever get like low, or you're trying to bait someone out, or you're just literally just walking around, it's very useful. And since you're less on the ground, and you're not like jumping like this, it'll take less damage from crystals, which is always helpful. Another thing you're gonna want, obviously, is Kill Aura. Obviously, it hits them for you. You should already know this. And another thing you're gonna want is, I use Salhack Surround because it has a shift feature, but you don't have to use that. I just prefer it. But you're gonna want Surround. Surround is really good because right here, it places it next to your feet. And as I showed earlier, right here, it does no damage. So, let me just do it for him. Now that it's like this, it does less damage. It will do less damage. This will protect you in a fight, or if you ever encounter someone, this will protect you and make your chances of surviving greater. But one of the main issues with this is that people can break the block and then crystal you, which is really bad, and if you start running, do not rely on Surround, which is something I am still stuck on, but that is a big piece of advice that you should follow. Do not rely on Surround. If possible, use bedrock holes even if you get made fun of, it's still better than being somewhere with obsidian. Alright. And while we're talking about obsidian and bedrock holes, you're gonna want to, hold on, alright, you're gonna want to go into your client, go into render, and there should be a hole ESP right here, and it'll show holes. Now, I don't have any of the default colors because, well, I'm just cool and I change them all, but I have mine on red for obsidian holes, and green on bedrock because those are safe, and these are not safe. Are not as safe as bedrock holes. Now these really help in a fight, because let's say you're running around, someone's chasing you. Oh god, I'm getting crystalled. I can just hop into a hole real quick. I can just see where they are and go towards them and stand in them, and then fight them off and do all that stuff. All right, and another thing you're gonna want to do is, for example, if you're using Salhack, you're gonna want to come here in Auto Totem. And then here, you're going to want to set your health as 15. Because a crystal can do a max of 12 damage. So this will give you a little bit of headroom to make sure that you don't die. And you don't have a totem fail. And then you're going to want your mode as crystal. The reason for this is because, hold on. Just come back here. As you see, once I get next to someone, it puts in crystal in my offhand. Which is very helpful. And I can eat gaps while PvP. Oh, what the? I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. Alright. And then next, you're gonna want your fallback to totem. So basically, it'll just always have a totem if you're not near someone. And then fall distance, you could just leave that as default. Totem on Elytra, I really recommend this because if you're just like auto flying, and you run into a wall, you'll pop. So this will save you from dying, of course. Sword gap, you can have this. I like it, but some people have it. I think it's in game sense. Don't quote me on that. But there's a auto totem feature where if you right click, it'll switch to a gap and eat that while you have crystals in your offhand. But do what you want. I really like the game sense feature. If it is in game sense, I forgot which client it was. But the I like having this just because, well, I don't have to look at it. I can just constantly eat gaps while I'm fighting someone. So I prefer this. But you can have it however you prefer. It really doesn't matter. As long as you know when to gap and you're always constantly looking at your health, you'll be fine. Alright. And another thing is for gear. Now, most of you will probably just find some kits lying around or something. But if you're ever on a anarchy server, you need to make your own sets. These two should be prot 4. Boots should be protection 4, but I have them as blast protection. And your leggings should always be blast protection, as this will help like lower the damage from crystals and will save you. Well, it'll just lower damage and make you die a little bit slower, even though it is still, pretty fast. But it will help out. Alright, I'm gonna go over some optional things which can be pretty useful. So you're gonna want, hold on, here in Salhack, there's something called no render. If you come here, you could turn off hurt cam, turn off rendering for items, fire, totem animations, armor, explosions, and this is really good because, hold on, let me just turn off my no render. Where is it? Render, no render. Oh, never mind. It's just my texture pack is OP. Okay. But, anyways. With no render, well, in normal scenarios, you will see big explosions. And if you go into my old videos, you'll see that. Those explosions basically make it so you can't see anything. And it's really stupid. So, just hop into no render. hit huge explosion, turn this on, and explosions are gone. You can now see, which is really nice. Another thing you're gonna want is name tags. Name tags is really great because you will be able to see who's who and how far they are. Relatively how far they are, anyways. So, like, if I'm over here, I turn off name tags. What? Who is that? I can't see that name. I don't know who that is. I turn on name tags. Oh, it's Derp0. I now know who it is. This is really helpful if you're just at spawn and you're looking for your teammates. Like, oh, that's my teammate. I don't have to go there. The enemy's over there. Let me go this way. That could be really helpful. And another thing, which is relatively useful, is fast use. So if you're using cell hack, it's over here. It's fast place. Oh god, this kid's coming over here. Alright, so you're gonna come over here into fast place. You're gonna turn on XP. Turn this on. Oh, what the? Alright, that was funny. That kid that just attacked me logged. That's pretty funny. Alright, so another thing you're gonna want, or at least is kind of useful, hold on, is strafe. Which one am I using again? I am using feature. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is come over here, speed, or actually I think it's speed for all of them, but mode strafe, and this will help you get. This makes you a bit faster. You can also just like rotate nicely. Really useful, but it's not necessary. But I recommend having it. Alright. Another thing is no slow. You know, you don't slow down. And then velocity right here. That's good. Everyone loves velocity, so you don't go flying. I mean, actually, if you're on a good anarchy server, they're gonna have an anti-cheat. So if you don't have velocity on, you're just gonna chain pop, which means you're gonna pop over and over and over again because of their anti-cheat just lagging you in one spot. So you're gonna want to do that. Alright, another thing that is useful is if I come over here into cell hack, come down here, hole filler. This is really useful because if, for example, let's say there's a guy right here, he's running to that hole over there, I'm right here, he's still right here, hole fill, that hole's gone, and I can crystal him. So you can block holes in, I think max is 10. Oh, hold on, let me check. Radius might be max of 5. I am not sure though. Might be 5. I have no idea. Try out your settings. See what works and what doesn't. But hole fill is really useful for blocking holes and easily allowing you to chain pop people. Another thing I recommend greatly. And yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.